Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Robert here. Have you ever wanted to take awesome pictures of fireworks when they're going off in the sky? Well, today I'm going to teach you how to do just that. So hang tight, and in a few minutes, you'll know exactly how to do just that. The first thing you're going to decide on is which lens to use. Now, this depends on how close you are to the action. I used a 24mm because I was in a backyard situation with the illegal fireworks going off everywhere around me. But if you're at another situation, you might want to use something to get you closer. The next thing is your focus mode. You're going to want to be in manual focus mode. If you're in autofocus mode and you're looking up in the sky, your camera's not going to know what to focus on and you're not going to get the shot. So keep those things in mind before you even do anything else. The settings I used consisted of an ISO of 320, and that's so that I could get the pictures in a faster way. Fireworks happen really fast. I used Aperture f.8 to 14, and the reason I did that is because the focus in the sky, if you have a too wide of an aperture to try and get things fast, you're going to lose focus. So with the f-stop of 8 to 14, that gives you it gives you a more depth of field so that when the firework goes off, if it's closer or near, it's not going to go in and out of focus because of its distance to you. Also, it makes the light come in. You don't want to get the light to be too bright and lose the color and the detail in the picture. The shutter speed that I use is something that you want to go with really slow. The fireworks do happen fast, but if you shoot too fast, you're just going to catch small bits of the sparks. What I desire in my picture of the fireworks is to catch the whole motion of the fireworks so you can see it. If you go too fast, you're just going to catch one small moment in time. It doesn't happen instantaneously. And also, you have to be able to anticipate when the firework is going to explode in the sky. If you have the shutter speed set for too short of a time and you shoot it and you don't anticipate correctly, you'll miss it altogether. So what I did was I shot it between 1.6 and 2.5 seconds. And I would just vary it and experiment. But with that 1.6 seconds, I can shoot. So you see the little thing going up in the air, and before it blows up, you shoot just as you anticipate when it's going to blow up. Keep your hand still, shoot, and let it go, and hopefully you catch the firework going off all the way in the picture. If you don't, catch the next one. If you don't catch that one, try the next one. But your shutter speed is very important. It's actually critical in getting the full explosion. Like I said, too fast, not going to get it. Too slow, and you'll get, I guess you can go too slow. You can go slower if you want, but then you're going to start getting the sky's going to get into the picture and other things like that in motion. Try it, experiment. I stayed in those parameters, but it doesn't mean you have to. My aperture, I have it closed down. So I don't shoot at a 1.6. Normally when you're trying to get light fast, you shoot at a higher ISO. I'm trying to get light slow. I want it to happen over the period of 1.5 seconds, 1.5 to 2.5 seconds. And the reason is because the light needs to come in through the full explosion. So if my aperture is too high, it'll get overexposed during that short time. So I need my aperture to be a little tighter so that the light comes in and gets exposed onto the sensor slower so that I can get that time that I need in order to get those proper pictures that I want. Now the ISO, I have it set a little high, and that's because I want to be able to have the proper aperture, and I want my aperture to be small. And I want my aperture to be small so that my depth of field is deep, because in the sky, I'm not sure where these fireworks are going to go off. I have a general idea, but I don't want to be shooting at a very open aperture, because then I may lose focus if it shoots here, or if it blows up over in the foreground, or if it blows up in the background. So my ISO is directly for that. If you want to experiment however you want, experiment. But like I said, my setting, 320 ISO, aperture f8, and time 1.6 seconds was what I did for most of the shots that you're seeing. Again, try and anticipate the explosion. You can get an idea of how long it takes for the thing to go up until it poof pops. Try not to use sound as your indicator, because sound travels slower than light. So if you do it on the sound, it means you already missed the first pop of the explosion because the sound didn't get to you faster than the light. So just keep that in mind when you're doing it. Anticipate and try not to use sound. All right, thanks for watching. I hope this helps you get your fireworks shots that you've been dreaming of. These techniques are going to work for you. Try them out, and you'll see that's good stuff. So thanks again. Remember to subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family to watch, subscribe, ring that bell, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again. Have a good one.